In the recent times, in the recent weeks, we got to see lots of crazy AI innovations, especially in the AI image and AI video industry. But among all the tools, Google's Nano-Banana has been able to create an immense hype in the industry. But as a digital marketer, as entrepreneur, as a solopreneur, as a non-designer, how can we take advantage of this Nano-Banana model? How can we monetize this skill or this tool? How can we scale businesses for ourselves or for our clients? So those are the topics that we are gonna cover today. So let me introduce myself. I'm Shakib Ahamed, the CEO and founder of a creative marketing agency named Team Creative. For the last decade, I have been training for almost 10 years. I've been working as a marketer and brand practitioner. And at the same time, I've been trying to help my team members so that they can learn the effective methods when it comes to branding and marketing. So without wasting any further ado, let's start the session today. I hope you all will enjoy this. So the first use case that we're going to look at is reference image ad creative. For most of the people, the problem is not asking the model to generate images, but knowing how to prepare the detailed image prompts. But there's a simple hack to deal with this problem. In order to find an inspiration, let's go to Pinterest, because Pinterest is one of the biggest platforms where you'll be able to, explore different sort of designs and design flows and different creative ideas that you can use or utilize to craft your own designs. So for example, this is the reference image on the left side that we chose for our design, and this is the product that we want to sell or that we want to create images upon. So it's very simple. What we need to do is we need to go to the Google Gemini app, or you can use lmarena.ai to generate images using the Nano-Banana model, but you can do the same on Gemini app too. So after getting into the Gemini app, we need to choose the model, which is the banana icon. So in the Gemini app, what I did was I uploaded the reference product image here, and I gave a very simple prompt. Describe this image with every nitty-gritty details and prepare a prompt to regenerate this exact scene except for the product. Now you may ask, I can directly replace this product on this image. But there's a problem. And the problem is this particular design is prepared by a particular designer or an artist or a team. So respecting them, instead of just copying their exact design, I think the best way would be using their reference image to create a prompt and then utilizing that prompt to prepare our own version. And this is the prompt, as you can see, a professional studio product photography of ... So to keep the session a bit shorter, I'm not going to read out this prompt. I think you can look at it, or I will share the prompts in a document, or if you're seeing this session on YouTube as a video format, I think you can pause the video and get the prompt. So this is the product image that we had that I've shown you earlier. So I've uploaded the product into the Gemini, and the prompt that I got from the above image, I've just pasted here. And look at this, how amazingly it came up with our product photo. So preparing this sort of product photography has become so easier that even a 4th or 5th standard school boys or girls can prepare this sort of photos. So this is the power of this new model. So you did not copy that exact image, rather you took inspiration and you prepared your own versions, or that's the fair use of the model respecting the other designers. And even regardless of the respect, you might want to have your own signature or own styling into your design. So that's why I'll suggest to use this reference image model to prepare product photography from any reference images. So let's take another example. We have a coffee packet or coffee bag in the screen, as you can see. So let's prepare a social media design or a post or a product photography based on this product. So let's go to Pinterest and find an example or find a reference image. So after scrolling a bit, I think I found this particular image that I liked. It looks good in my eyes, and all we need to do is we need to replace this bag, this coffee bag, with ours, but in a different way that I've shown you earlier. So now we are in the Gemini app, and as you can see, we have uploaded the reference image, the inspiration image, and I've asked the same thing. Describe this image with every nitty-gritty details and prepare a prompt to regenerate this exact scene except for the product. And this time I also got a prompt from Gemini, and then we uploaded the coffee bag or the product image that we want to use, and I pasted the exact prompt that I got from Gemini from the reference image. And look at it. This is the result that we are talking. Just imagine how much effort or how much time, how much cost it would incur to create this sort of product photographs in even just a couple of months ago. But now, in just a few seconds, you can prepare this sort of product photographs using the Nano-Banana model. And even if you'd go with the 3D designers or freelancers, still it would cost a lot. But now it just takes seconds to build or to craft this sort of product photographs. This is the real power of AI. So I'm reverting back a bit. This was on the left side, this was our reference image. On the right side, this is the image that we generated using our product. For example, you want to create a promotional offer. In that case, this image alone might not be sufficient enough. But don't worry, you don't need to go to any complex image editing software or tool. What you can do is you can use the free plan of Canva and upload the image and put some text there, like 20% flat discount, or probably it's a Black Friday sale or anything like that. You can put text on the image or logo on the image very easily. So this is how you can maintain the brand guideline, for example, the fonts that you like or the fonts that your brand guideline has. You can use those fonts, those colors, your icons or logos there as per your need. Now let's discuss our second use case, which is lifestyle marketing photos. What is lifestyle marketing photos? So helping customers visualize the product in their lives. That's called lifestyle marketing. So branded or heavily designed images are crucial for branding, but to gain trust, to build a relationship with your audience, or to help your audience visualize the product that you're selling, that's why we need lifestyle marketing photographs. It's a very powerful technique to build a brand or to maintain the brand traction and all. So in the previous times, just like the previous example, even a few months ago, we had to spend a lot of time and money on models, on photographers to create lifestyle marketing photos. But now I'm going to show you a very smart trick by which you can create the hundreds or thousands of lifestyle marketing photos for your brand, your product. So in order to do that, let's take an example of a product. So for example, this is a backpack. Probably I'm a solopreneur and I sell bags online. So, and I want to establish my relationship with my audience through lifestyle marketing photographs. So what I need to do is we need to head back to Gemini again. So let's go to Gemini, and I've uploaded this image and put very basic prompt like prepare a lifestyle product photo featuring this backpack that is to be used on a product page. The model should be a fair-skinned, good-looking 25-year-old Indian male. So in my case, I'm targeting the Indian market. That's why I put the Indian male model. But based on your use case, you can use US, Australian, African, or whatever the region you are playing upon. And this is the result that we got, but don't get frustrated. We need to be a little bit patient to deal with these AI tools. That's all we need to do. So I did not get frustrated, I tried again. So, and this time this time I gave a bigger prompt, a more precise prompt. Prepare a lifestyle product photo featuring this backpack that is to be used on a product page. The model should be fair-skinned, good-looking, 25-year-old Bangladeshi male. So this time I changed the country. The model is riding a commuter city motorbike in a city, and there should be an artistic motion blur around the model and the backpack. The camera should have an angular side view of the model to capture the backpack properly. So in this particular prompt, what I gave is I gave the model details, like how the model should look like, and what will be the model doing, or what's happening in the scene, and number 3, what's the camera angle. So you need to be specific on those things. If you get specific, then the results will get more consistent. And now look at this image. This is the result that we got from this prompt, and I think this is readily usable image except for this Gemini icon on the bottom and the text on the top left. There are different ways to remove these icons, remove these elements from the image. For example, the Gemini icon, you can get rid of this icon, or you can solve this problem if you use lmarena.ai. So if you generate an image from lmarena, you won't have this sort of icon, Gemini icon. So that's a pro tip for you. And I think this photograph, it really resonates with the backpack, because, for example, we want a lifestyle marketing photograph targeting the bikers who will be on the run, who will be on the go. So your target audience, who are bikers, who would be seeing this ad and who are in need of a bag or a backpack, they might resonate with this particular photograph. So this is really amazing. Now let's play a little bit more with this. So I put this image again and gave it another prompt. Prepare a fisheye lens, wide cinematic product shot of the attached bag. A 25-year-old Indian male in punchy outfit showcase the backpack into the camera and pointing the bag with his another hand with excitement and smile. The background should be a bit cinematic style blur. The background color should be a bit popping and punchy. Studio quality photography needed. The pose of the model should be a bit weird, like the luxury fashion brand. So in this prompt, what I planned was I needed a photo where I can showcase colors in the photo. So unlike the previous one where it was very organic, it was very natural, but this time I wanted to get a very colorful image with a wide angle lens, crazy blurs, crazy lights over here and there. And look at it. Just look at it. I think it's amazing. You might not love the green color, the orange color. You can always change those by giving it another prompt. You can go with iterative process to change or tweak an image. But in the first attempt, the image that it got me, I was really surprised to see it. I was really surprised. And now let's try another one. This is a reference image that I got from Pinterest, and I really loved this image. And all I wanted to do was replace this bag, with our bag, right? So, but one thing I wanted to do, for example, I was targeting the Indian market, but this person doesn't actually look like Indian, so I would like to change it a little bit. So in this prompt, I gave this image and I asked, remove the bag from the man's back and also change the face of the man to 24-year-old fair-skinned, good-looking Indian model. And this is the image I got from it. The bag is removed and the facial expression, it's a bit different. Face looks a bit Indian now, where it was looking a bit different, probably Mongolian, okay? But we have been able to remove the bag, got the model, and then I have uploaded the bag image again and asked, place this backpack on this man's back, and it messed around with it. It changed the model again to the previous one. It also added the original bag, what we have seen in the original reference image. So it hallucinates. It does hallucinate. So again, don't get frustrated. Just try another prompt, and it didn't happen. So try another one. By the way, when you will see this sort of hallucinations going over and over again, you can just create a new chat and it will solve the problem, hopefully. So I've tried for the third time where I did change the workflow a little bit. So in the previous prompts, I just added the picture of the bag and asked place this backpack on the man's back, and it messed with that. So what I did was I downloaded the image of the model, the tweaked model that we prepared without bag, and I also gave the bag image. So Google's Nano-Banana model can combine two images together, and that's what we have done in here. And look at it, the exact same bag or the exact same backpack with this sort of image. So my audience who are always on the go, who are always in a hurry, who are in such sort of lifestyle that they might need a rugged backpack, this might resonate with them. This might purely resonate with them. So when it comes to lifestyle photographs, I don't think this is going to be a challenge for any of the brands moving forward. So let's take another example. This is an electrolyte drink. Most of its target audience is like they are health conscious, they are productive. This is the target or the customer avatar, for example. So how would we prepare the lifestyle photographs for this particular product or for their audience? So it's very simple. Again, we'll go to Gemini, we'll upload the product, and this is the prompt that I gave. So sometimes you need to be creative on your own way. And this prompt, I did not take it from any LLM or something like that. I crafted this on my own to just see how does it work. So a lifestyle cafe or work from home desk scene focused on a gray stoned tabletop. On the left side of the table lies an open notebook with cream colored pages and handwritten notes. So basically the prompt that I gave was, I need a very organic looking photograph where a girl or woman is working on her laptop or MacBook. There would be a notebook on the table and the product would be placed properly. So that's the basic idea of this prompt. And look at it. Also, I asked Indian or Bangladeshi model or South Asian model, and look at this image. It looks absolutely crazy. The product placement, the overall ambience, the lighting, everything looks so perfect that it can be a very great or very impactful lifestyle marketing photo for this particular product or brand. Now let's try another one. For example, this could be a customer avatar. There could be another avatar. For example, this product is very popular in the summer regions. So I would like to have a picture where someone is holding the product towards the camera, showing towards the camera, and it can be a bit dramatic low shot where I can show the sunny sky. That would probably make more sense. So let's head back to our Gemini again and let me show you how I did that. So this is the product image again I uploaded. And then this is the prompt, the dynamic forced perspective shot of a Bangladeshi, this is my country, a good looking, fair skin toned young man holding a small rectangular juice pack directly toward the camera. So forced perspective shot. I've seen many of the people doing very generic stuffs with Nano-Banana because they do not have the relevant knowledge or background. So if you don't know the name of this shot, how would you do that? Of course, using the reference image, but still some of the times you might need to understand what are those things. So please keep learning always and don't just copy and paste the prompts that you see online. You can copy and paste, but at least analyze it, at least try to understand that, and that will be the game changer for you. So I think you can pause it if you want, and then you can see it later on, but this is the result that I got. Of course, the look and feel is not exactly Bangladeshi or Indian. It looks kind of United States or American or Australian person, but look at the texture of the product. The text, each and every text are readable, and also it added the droplets of water because I kept that in my prompt. That's why we had it, but I was not very happy with this generation, and that's why I went for another one. So here I've mentioned to have an Indian or Bangladeshi model again, and finally, this is the result that I got. For some reason, the Gemini app is not responding, and I had already generated those images. I thought, just let me showcase that picture from Canva. So look at it. It's a perfect low angle shot, very dramatic, with the full focus on the product, a blurred background, and it's overall a very powerful photo for your product. So I think the way people can take advantage of Nano-Banana by creating different sort of lifestyle marketing photos, it's really unbelievable. The third use case is social media post. A great way to utilize the Nano-Banana model is to create amazing social media posts. Sometimes as marketers, we want to test audience sentiment before going into the actual production. For example, you have this bag in this particular color, but you want to manufacture some more bags in different colors. But which colors would you choose? Of course, if you manufacture like 5,000 units of a particular color that no one's like, then you'll be in trouble. So now we can test that sentiment. Or let's take another example. Probably you have the product image of this product, and you have imported some other colored bags, and it will take some time to arrive on your online store or your offline store, but at least you want to create a buzz around the market. So how would you do that? It's very simple. Let's go to Gemini again. Let's upload this image, and what I've mentioned here is, please create the images of the bag in 8 different colors. Get me in total of 8 different images of the bag in 8 different colors. Though I've asked to provide 8 different images, but it didn't. What it did, it actually gave me 12 bags in 12 colors, but the same bag. But this is really amazing that the texture, the product consistency is exactly the same, but with different colors. So I can create an amazing post using this for my social media. So let me show you. So using Canva, I prepared this visual, and I think if I post this on social media, it's going to, hopefully it would work very well, because the way different colors of bags are being visible in one particular canvas, it looks really great. So this is how you can actually create a buzz around the market for the products that will be available very soon, or you want to produce in the future, but you want to test the audience sentiment, whether the blue color is highly demanding or the black one or the red one, or whether people are hating the YOLO or not. So that's how you can test the sentiment. So this is another powerful use case of Nano-Banana as per my experience. The fourth use case is scaling ads. For example, you run an online shop where you sell different sort of beauty products, face wash. Generally what happens is, for this sort of online stores, you get to see like huge number of SKUs, like thousands or hundreds of SKUs of the same face wash, same product, same category, but from different brands, different flavors, different colors. For those brands, it's really difficult to prepare the ad creative one by one. So I will share how you can create bulk designs. You can create designs on scale using the Nano-Banana model. So let's head back to Gemini again. So what I did was, I uploaded all the products here, the 3 products that I had. Let me show you. So these are the 3 products. Hypothetically, we're going to sell those online, and we need to create ad creative. And this is the reference image that we liked. So this is the reference image that we liked, and we have taken this from Pinterest. So on Gemini, I have uploaded all the 3 products images and the reference image. And what I did was, this is the prompt. Using the last uploaded template image, generate 3 separate product ad images. In each, replace the original product with one of the uploaded new product images. Integrate the new product realistically with soft, diffuse lighting that matches the template's mood and composition. You can see some typos on the prompts because I have actually prepared this in no time almost. So it's not a big deal. LLMs are very smart. LLMs will get what I'm trying to say. So this is the result that I got. The first one with the first product, if you remember, this was our first product. So this is our first product, and here's the output in the same exact template. This is the second one, and so yeah, this is how you can create designs at scale. So as per my taste, I found that you can generate 3 images at a time. So for example, if you need to create hundreds of designs, at least you will have to go through the process 1/3, like 33 or 35 times, but not 100 times. So that's how you can take advantage of this. And also when it comes to A/B testing, you can also do that. So for example, this is the left-hand side picture is an ad creative that we prepared, and we want to have another version to test because we never know which ad creative would work the best on Meta or any other social media platform. So for this one, I tried to have a scientific version with test tubes and all, and as you can see, it beautifully implemented the prompt or the vision that I had. Sorry, I could not prepare more examples for this use case because of time crunch, but I'd highly recommend please try this use case and let me know in the comments below that how does this work. The fifth and my favorite use case is the clothing industry. So as we all know that when new stocks arrive at the store, we need to call the model, we need to call a photographer, we need to set up a studio to prepare the product photographs, and it used to take huge cost, time, effort and whatnot. But now we are going to get similar results in just a few seconds using the Nano-Banana model. So let's begin. So for example, this is the image of an actual model, and this picture has been taken from Pinterest, but I did not want to copy this model entirely. So what I did was I went to Gemini and prepared this right hand side image that you can see here. And if you look at these two models, they do not look identical, they are different from each other, but if you look at the pose, if you look at the background, they're pretty much similar. So I've already done the first step, so I've changed the model. So this is going to be our model, but of course we will have our own clothings that we want to use in this picture. So for example, let's go to this website. This is a very popular website in our country. By the way, it's not sponsored. So for example, these are the t-shirts that we want to use for our new photographs. So it's very simple. We need to go to Gemini again, and so as you can see, I have generated this image, the exact same image from Gemini. And in the next prompt, what I did was I uploaded the picture of the product, the t-shirt, and also the model. So again, we are using the combination feature, or the feature of combining two images and creating one final one. So this is the result that we've got. And also the brand is Fabrilife. It starts with F. That's why we replaced the A with F. That's all we did. But look at this. I mean, look at this picture, this t-shirt, and let me show you the actual product. This is the one, and this is the Gemini output, the Nano-Banana output. How amazing. And I've done this for some other products or some other t-shirts, other colors. So this one was another one, and I gave very simple prompt, make him wear the t-shirt, and it did pretty well. Wow. So I've generated a bunch of images like this here, as you can see below. There are 4 different t-shirts that I've tried, and all of them are identical in terms of the model, the facial expression, the pose, the body posture, the background. It's only the t-shirt that has changed. Now imagine if I take these pictures to a video editing tool and I use a very engaging music, and in each beat if I change the picture, then it will seem like the colors of the t-shirts or the t-shirts are changing, nothing else. It would look very soothing. If I had got a bit more of time, I would be able to create the video and showcase you, but I'm really sorry I could not do that. But at least I think I've been able to get you the idea on how you can do it. So just think about it. If you are a solopreneur, if you have a clothing brand, then it's going to be a game changer for you. You don't have to hire a model, you don't have to hire a photographer, you don't have to spend a lot of money on expensive studio, but still you can get that similar results. But here's the pro tip. Remember that this model is free for everyone. And if you want to take advantage, this is the time. This is the time. After a few months, after a year, probably you will not be the pioneer again. But now if you do it, then you can be a pioneer in your particular region or particular niche. So I'd highly recommend that the clothing industries or the small businesses around clothing industry, they really need to take advantage of this Nano-Banana model and create this sort of pictures for their customers, social media, billboards, banners, whatnot. So these were the 5 solid use cases that I've been able to put together that I've found to be useful for most of the solopreneurs, marketers, non-designers especially. So I hope you will like the session, and please don't forget to follow and subscribe the channel if you are watching from YouTube or Facebook, whatever the platform is. Feel free to follow, because from AI Varsity we always try to share this sort of educational content on AI productivity, AI marketing, AI branding, AI automation. So if you're interested to make yourself or turn yourself into a bit more productive version, this is the platform that you need to stay tuned. So let's see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.